hey, you didn't see there. So I'm hoping that this lighting is gonna be better, maybe. I'm sipping cold coffee currently. And look, we gotta talk, okay? We really gotta talk. Mainly about like life and learning and transition periods. Wow, yeah, good idea. We've never done that before. Oh yeah, no, I know. I've never spoken about that before. Shut up. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood, okay? Right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you, I've been extra sensitive these days. Like, normally I can take some hits, right? I can mess around with the best of them, you know. I can dish it back. I can be sarcastic. I can be a royal shithead, and I can be jokey and like have fun and take like little jabs, whatever. These days, y'all, I am so sensitive. Like, one thing anyone says to me, I'm just like, ow, that hurt. And like, again, I don't ever want to be that soft little fucking snowflake. Sorry if that offends you, but like, I do want to be able to let things roll off of me. But also, I'm learning how to navigate literally everything. You know what? Yeah, no. Sit down, let's talk. Because, first of all, introductions. I want to get this very, very, very clear going into the new year with this channel and like what it is going to be. I am 20 years old. Going on 21, so I'm right in those fun fucking years, you know the ones. And I thought it would be really fun to just do like a little journal video documentary of everything that I'm doing and kind of how I'm learning and growing as a human, because I feel like the 20s, or maybe just, it doesn't really matter, like all parts of life, we're all just constantly evolving, learning, doing new things, like figuring out our place in this fucked up mess of whatever the hell. I'm sorry. I really am trying to like keep things light and keep things on the bright side, but fuck. A bitch has been going through it these days. So yeah, I am somebody that has a really raging, crazy, lunatic obsession with life and the human experience as a whole, and just kind of navigating that and what that looks like. And yeah, I don't know. I think that it would just be really fun for me to watch these videos back and like watch how I kind of shed my layers and kind of like open up. Not too much, because like, fuck, there's some things that should just not be put online. And I wish I could sit and tell everyone in my generation that. There are some things that should be kept sacred and kept inside, but also like, I don't know, I guess kind of watch my growth as a person as like the years go on and kind of talk about certain topics that are things that are near and dear to my heart, and maybe like that can help someone else out there that's going through a similar struggle, you know what I mean? It's like, it's like a shared pain almost, I guess, in this like some fucked up way, like, which is kind of life anyway. We have this like shared pain, but we'll get into that another time. But just kind of, I don't know. I think it makes us, it's so easy to isolate yourself and shut down and think that you're all alone with your own hurt and pain. And reality is every single other person is feeling as pain and hurt. Maybe not the same as yours, but also feeling in some way. And so this is kind of a way to connect, I suppose. And like, again, I think we're missing a huge, fuck, sorry, I'm rambling. Actually, no, I don't care, whatever. It's my channel, I can do what I want. But like, we're all missing that human connection, I guess, and really lacking that these days. And it sucks, and I hate it, and I want this to be a way to connect with other souls out there. And again, like, I think the internet can be super great for that. Not in like an influencer way, because again, that feels wrong to me. I don't know, influencers baffle me. Dude, this world fucking baffles my ass. Like, honestly, what the hell is wrong with you people? What the hell is going on ever? That's kind of where I'm at right now. So, yeah, basically that's that. My channel is just kind of like a little growth channel, and also I just like to sit and yap And apparently some fuckers out there like to sit and listen, which, hey, I see you. Thank you. It means a lot. But yeah, I never ever want to get on here and have it be like a very like trauma dumpy thing. It's more of a like sharing the human experience, sharing the weight of the world. Ew. And just connecting in like a fun way because fuck, this life is so stupid sometimes. It's really beautiful, but really dumb. And we should have a place where we can like not take it serious, but also take it serious enough to like grow and learn, you know? So yeah, there's that. Also another thing I was thinking of maybe doing is I'm really, really interested in like, I have been since I was a kid, writing. And I was like, maybe this would be like a fun place to kind of share some of my writing with too, because I don't know. I guess I just want this to be a safe space for myself, to open up and express and speak on certain topics, all while still, you know, like maintaining a certain level of, you know, my peace or whatever the fuck. But also like, this is not, I didn't make this channel for a selfish reason. I made this for other people too, you know? Like I value you bitches too, come on! We're all in this together, we share this earth, so yeah, that's basically what? That made no sense, dude. What? Yeah, I know. Made no sense. Another little thing that I play with this channel is like the other version of me, the alter ego. Yes, wave. Attention slut. Just because like it's always just a fun concept to me that like I am realizing that I'm the one that gets in my own way the most in this life. I'm the one that creates my own problems. Like I am the common denominator of literally everything. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to like show that in a way with that. And so yeah. And also I don't want to take myself too seriously. I know I sound like a cliche, you bitch. Thank you for pointing that out. She's such a bitch. But yeah, I don't know. Not taking myself too seriously and also kind of having fun with myself. Damn, girl, don't say that out loud. Well, that too. Hey, that's important! Come on. You're sick. But yeah, so that's another thing. I don't know. I think that there's a lot of different ways this channel could go. But if nothing else, I just hope it helps somebody somewhere out there at some point. You know what I mean? Okay, getting into it. What are we, 7 minutes in? Shit! Ah! Sucks. So today I am going to share something that I wrote, which I think would be like a fun little thing. And it's on the topic of life. Also, yes, legalize eating ass. This coffee sucks and I'm done with it now. Also, check out all the lipstick stains. Isn't that super sexy and like unlike anything you've ever seen before? Aren't I so different? Come on. Come on! You have a crush on me, I know it. You wouldn't be watching me if you didn't. I'm just kidding. Don't worry, I'm not that full of myself. I'm like the most insecure, secure person ever. She can testify. True that. But, so this is just something I wrote. Oh, also, it'd be so fun to like talk about literature on this channel. Girl, you gotta get to the goddamn point. We are literally 8 minutes in. I know! Also the epitome of pick me right now. No, yeah, I do know those TikToks that are, or like that one girl that cosplays as like those alti edge, like different girls that want to be different so bad. Suck a fucking dick, bro. Oh, jeez. Like, I don't know. This is just how I am. I'm not trying to be different. That's another thing I hate about our generation is that they're like, someone will just be like being themselves and we'll just shit on them for no reason. It's so upsetting. But again, another tangent for another time. This is basically premise before we get into like what I wrote. Like I said earlier, I've been having a really hard time adjusting. I just moved out of my house for the first time, away from my parents. And I just feel like I've been thrown into this whole new life and this whole new world. And like, I feel like I was thrown in a fucking rapid with no oars or no paddles, no canoe even. Like they just said, I don't know, bitch, figure it out. And like everything that I thought I knew about life is wrong, and everything that I thought I knew about the world is wrong, and about myself is wrong. Not wrong, it's just not what nothing is what I expected it to be. And so I was in my feels and like I'm having to learn how to set boundaries for myself and stand up for myself. I'm not used to that. I was never taught that. Fuck, I'm a woman. Of course I was never taught that. taught the opposite even. Anyway, so every day is like this whole thing. Anyway, I'm freaking out a little bit, okay? There I said it. I'm freaking the fuck out. I don't know how to do this. This is my first time living. It's like your first time living too. Like, I'm sure you're freaking out about something. So hence why I was sitting on the toilet the other day. That's, yeah, TMI. Yeah, I'll just, do you like want me to edit that out or? No, you don't have to edit it out. It's okay. I'll just face the consequences, but yeah, whatever. And I was just like in my own head and I just wrote something down and it kind of helped me a little bit because it kind of gave me a mindset shift, which is something that I'm actively working on, is my mindset. Because let me tell you, baby girl, this life is going to suck ballsack if you cannot get your mind in order and you cannot remain relatively stable, because no one ever said this life is going to be stable. It's never going to be stable. Fuck, you're never going to be stable. Sorry that I have to be the one to tell you this. But there are things that you can do to help remain calm and remain like, I don't know, cool with all the chaos and fucked upness that's constantly being thrown in your face. And I know it is. I'm there with you, babe. But yeah. So basically I was having a little bit of a moment. So I wrote this and I just think this would be like a little fun thing to talk about. I'm gonna read it to you. I'm gonna stumble over my words so many times because I'm nervous. There, I said it. I'm throwing up a little bit, but we'll ignore it. The idea behind this was the fact, like, I wanted it to be a conversation between two people. A younger person, maybe somewhere around my age, and I don't know, someone that's a little bit, like, I don't know, think of him like Albus Dumbledore or some shit. Like, an older, wiser, a fucking geriatric, okay? Is that word offensive? Probably. Am I already canceled? Probably. Definitely. Jesus Christ. It's fine. It's a conversation between two people. One person that's just barely in the figuring it out stages of life and someone else that's already kind of been through it, and they're talking about life, I guess. So here we go. So you mean to tell me this is it? All of the feelings, all of the pain, all of the hurt, all of the sorrow, all of the money, the greed, the lust, the substances, the capitalism, the lying, the cheating, this is it. This is what I get? This is life. Well, I mean, I suppose it could be. What do you mean it could be? This is it. This is life. No, that just is what it is. Those are just parts of the whole thing. The whole big thing of life. Life isn't all pain, dude. It doesn't have to be, anyway. But all I know is pain, it feels like. All I see is suffering. Then you're focusing on the wrong. Beauty exists everywhere when you stop turning a blind eye to it. Help me. Help me see it. Okay, yeah, I will. Sure. Do you have a mirror? Yeah, why? Because I'm gonna show you beauty that could exist in the world if you choose to see it. Like, I don't know, like a fucking miracle of sorts. In a mirror, yeah, okay, what, like a parallel universe or a parallel life or some shit? No, dumbass, not quite. Just go walk over to a mirror and just stare at it for a while. And there your answer will be. Okay, fucking loony bin. And so I walked over to the mirror and I stared. At first frustrated that I couldn't see anything special. And then I finally realized it. I finally realized what I'd been missing for so long. Shit, it was me. Go figure. I missed myself. My heart, before I knew the sting of darkness, like an old friend that I haven't seen in years, returned to me. And I never had to look outside for them, like I've spent so much time doing. Looking in the wrong people, places, and things, substances. Letting myself be consumed by the dark to find something that has always existed within me. Me and my story. My journey. Myself, my soul. The one that looks different to anyone else's that's ever lived before. Same with yours. The most beautiful part of life. And you know what I just realized? That we are gonna play two different roles of our own cliche-ass poem together. Yes! Girl, true! We're gonna do like, yeah, no, totally. We see each other, that was rad. So rad. Yeah, so it's funny, the human experience, just because it's just funny. We think that we are so special and everything matters so much, and in a way it does. It's hard to find that happy middle of like nothing matters, because then it can get really dark, or nothing matters and so then you fuck up every single thing in your life. Like, I've been on both ends, more so this one, not so much the like, I'm very type A. I wish I could be super like cool and nonchalant. I'm pretty chalant, actually. It's something I'm working on, but I feel like it's so easy to get caught up in focusing on all that's wrong and all that's bad in people, places, and things in this life, and yourself too. That's a very big part of it. That you forget to like kind of look at all the things that are right with everything. And like, I've made a video on this before, but, and I know people are gonna be like, oh, it's the power of positive thinking. It's so cliche, it doesn't work for me. Okay, then you're not doing it right. Like, I'm sorry. If you actually shift your focus to other things, like, and you, not my dresser, you're able to pull yourself out of like darkness. And I know it's easier said than done, and I'm trying to like, how do I say this? It's so easy to just fall into that trap of hurt and suffering and sorrow in this life. And it's almost like a thing that it's easier that way almost, you know? It can be scary to actually choose to step into the good part of yourself, the light that exists within you. It can be scary and can be daunting because I feel like it's probably been squashed in you for so long. Like, people are constantly trying to like beat the piss out of us. Their own shit. You know, their own shit. Don't let that phase you, babe. You're doing great. But I know how easy it is to consume all of the wrong in this world and just consume all the sadness and the pain and take everything on. And like, it's funny that we think that we have to take on the whole weight of the world, and we can take all of that and be fine with that. And we can hold up the world, and it's like with our own 2 arms because we're so strong. That's stupid. I'm sorry to tell you, that's dumb. Like, it's okay to hurt, and it's okay to not know what the fuck is going on ever, and it's okay to be freaking out and not know what your next step is and not have a clear path. No one ever expected you to. And if they did, fuck them. Sorry. Like, that's their own shit. You have to figure this out for yourself, and that's okay. That's part of the fun. And I know it's not a lot of fun sometimes. You know, like, I know everyone's like, ooh, it's so much fun. Like, it's not fun a lot of the time to be a human. It's not. Fuck. And like, I'm sick of everyone posting up on social media and being like, shitting rainbows out their ass, and like, it's just this great thing. It's not all the time, but also, there is so much beauty to experience in this life, and I've seen it firsthand. Even though I've been struggling these days, and it's been a really hard adjustment, and like I said, I'm unlearning everything, and I'm trying to figure out who the fuck I am, which, oh my god, again, every day is like this whole thing. But taking a step back from all the noise and all the shit and all the pain and all the suffering and all the things that have happened to me and all the everything that's out there, because there's a lot of fucked shit out there that you should be cautious of. Again, that's something I always keep in the back of my mind. But my god, there's a lot of good that exists too. And you need to shift your mindset to start seeing more of that and open yourself up to more of that, because that's what you deserve to do. So yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, I think that's it. Go easy on yourself, per usual. I appreciate you. And actually, just making this video has brought about a certain sense of excitement and happiness and trust and all those hot, fun things, which I've been lacking for a while. So, thank you. You don't even realize how much you help me, and I hope in turn I can help you too, you know? I'm not just open to like receiving, I like to give too. Dude, you couldn't even get that joke out. I hated every moment of that. I know, dude. I couldn't even get it out. That's fucked. Okay, well, I love you. You're doing great. Seriously, you are. And yeah, just give yourself credit. You know what you should do, girl? I hope you turn this video off and go do something for yourself. Something that you really love to do, whether it was something that you did when you were a kid, whether it's something that you like to do now, whatever you gotta do to find a little bit of peace in your day. Maybe it's some yoga, maybe it's dancing, maybe it's just like, I don't know, listening to your favorite song or a song that you just, maybe it's crying, I don't know, like something that's gonna benefit you, like another step in the direction that you wanna go in, you know? You don't have to go do all this self-care bullshit, like you don't have to do all that, you don't have to do the most. Sometimes just one tiny little baby step in the right direction is a lot better than doing nothing at all. So just try that out. See where that takes you. Just a little thing. You never know. You never know. And you deserve that. You deserve to feel good. So, yeah, anyway. Go feel good. Go make the world feel good. Fuck. There's too much bullshit going on. We don't need to add to it. Let's just sit and look pretty. I love you. You're doing great. Okay. Bye, guys. I love you. Side note, this is edited in such a crazy way because now I have to go find my goddamn poem and read it out loud. Ugh. Every day it's like this whole thing.